Hi guys, my name's Steph and I'm a trail mom, and I'm just making this video to kind of let other parents know what kind of lunches my kids eat. We're doing a through hike soon, and some of the other moms have asked about what I feed for lunch. I have a couple of really simple ones that don't require like any effort really at all, and then some that would just basically require some prep ahead of time and then boiling water on the trail. The first one is pretty simple. It's just peanut butter and jelly. You can get these on Amazon, all the packets. I don't even know. Bon Maman. It's on Amazon. You can find jelly packets. Or, I'm not really much of a peanut butter eater, but Nutella. Chocolate's the way to my heart. Sometimes the kids will eat it on a tortilla. Or they'll use, we use these, plain like pita bread, which, I mean, you're not going to squash it, it's already flat, so it works good if you're traveling for long distance on the trail, and it stays pretty fresh for like a week. That's one of the easiest ones, and you know, you basically want to give your kids what they have at home, or else they're going to complain or they're going to starve, basically. So the second one that's super simple that I do is I don't know if your kids like fish. Some kids like fish, some kids don't. But I use salmon, packets of salmon. And you could use tuna too. My family's just partial to salmon. And then we just eat it either plain, like on triscuits. And the cool thing about triscuits is if they get crushed in your pack or your bear canister, who cares? They still taste the same. But they're not going to get all like powdery like a Ritz cracker or something like that. So they do pretty good. Sometimes we'll mix it up and put it like for a wrap, like on a tortilla. So you can get some mayonnaise packets. I just stole these from, God bless Chick-fil-A, because they give out free mayonnaise packets. And then some relish. We just mix it up there, and you can get any hot dog place, Wiener Schnitzel, whatever. I'm a single mom, so if it's out on the counter, I'm taking it. So and that works well. So that's one, the second lunch. And then the pita bread again. So we make trailside pizza. Super simple. So I get these, so I get Mama Mary's pizza sauce, and it comes with 2 packets. They're about this size. This is like half the packet because I used part of it already. And then I use hormel pepperonis, which also come with 2 pouches. So it's kind of nice because you can use both of these together. And then this is what the pepperonis look like. So it's just me and my 2 sons. So we'll get these, and then some pita bread, and then also mozzarella sticks. We're a cheese family, so I'll use like 2 mozzarella sticks like on my own pizza. Just because I'm a pig and we're a cheese family. So, but this is basically what it would look like. You see marinara sauce, and you just strip out the cheese and the pepperoni, put it on there. They can fold it in half. One kid doesn't like marinara sauce, so we just don't put it on there, and he eats it fine with the pepperoni and the cheese. So that works out too if your kids aren't into the tomato sauce. So those are the easiest ones that you could just do on the trail side. One that you would have to boil water for. My kids can totally live on macaroni and cheese. So these are pretty self-explanatory. They're Easy Mac packets, and you know, typically they would go in the microwave, but I just put mine in just, you know, like a regular Ziploc bag. I put the noodles in there and put the packet in there, and then you know, you basically just boil the water, however much water it says to add. And then I also add, you can get these on Amazon, they're Spam singles, and I can cut up one and have like 2 of these and put them all together, and the kids eat it on the trail. It takes, I have a jet boil, so it takes like 2 minutes to boil the water. So, you know, just to add the extra protein, and it, you know, Spam, it's very flavorful if you're into Spam. So that's another one, but you know, you'd have to boil water for that one. And then the last one that's a little bit more complicated, you could use it for a dinner or a trailside lunch, is burritos, trail burritos. So you just use your regular tortilla, and then, so I use these Nutri-Store. You can get everything I have, I've gotten on Amazon, so you can get all this on Amazon. So it's Nutri-Store bean flakes, and then I use a powdered cheddar cheese, because we're through hikers, by the way, so we need as light as we could possibly get. So, you know, the more powdered ingredients you can do, the better, or dehydrated or freeze-dried. And then I also use powdered sour cream. And then the beans, even with the cheese and the sour cream, can be a little bit bland, so I use just McCormick taco seasoning. And then I put it in a little bag like this. Oh, and there's my, see what I mean? You leave the hot sauce laying out on the counter, Del Taco. I'm going to take it. So, and then I just pack a couple of hot sauces in there and then package it up like that. So it's basically, it's enough for me and my 2 sons, which are 4 and 7. And so it's 2 cups of bean flakes, 2 tablespoons of cheddar, 1 tablespoon of sour cream, and then I don't know, maybe a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of taco seasoning, and then however much hot sauce you want to put in there. So it actually, you put a cup and a quarter of hot water in a baggie, in the bag with it, and then this is kind of what it looks like. Presentation isn't everything. I know it looks kind of like a vomitorium in there, but it's totally fine. It comes out fine. But if you have a picky toddler like mine, who presentation is everything to him, God forbid you give him a red cup instead of a green cup, he'll complain. So I just don't do it in front of him. So, but I mean, it's pretty easy. You just kind of squeeze it out onto the plate. And they come out pretty well. And then you do your hot sauce right down the middle. And voila. Fold that little bad boy up so they don't see that it looks like a diaper. And you have yourself a little trailside burrito. So this makes like, I don't know, 3.5 burritos. I eat 2. 1 kid eats 1, and then the other one eats like a half because he's like a picky eater. Little disclaimer, they will have a butt-tootin' little band going on in the tent after these beans. There's something about the beans that they are just incredibly gassy. So just as a disclaimer. So that's all for the lunches. If you get any use out of it, great. If you don't, great. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment. Thanks.